our office from repair stores fixing your engine. Recently, we were able to help a few customers that had chronic issues as far as their car. Now, some DIYs are the favorite customers for us because they ended up replacing 7 things when it was just their computer and it was actually the security that needed to be programmed. After $150 that we just it took us like 15 minutes we were able to get the car started, and he had a few other parts that he was able to return because he was about to install them. So if you need a person that knows what they're doing, please give us a call. And then anyway, this next.
Amy Bennett with American Swimming Pool Company. We serve Northwest Houston, Katy, Pasadena, and all of Galveston County. So we do your weekly service, we do equipment repair, equipment replacement, and renovations. Right now, a great referral for us is renovations are going like crazy. I was gone last week. We signed another one. We finished 2. We're on our 3rd one. We're fixing to start our 4th one. So if you've got friends that are wanting to get a facelift for their pool for by the time swim season hits, because it's going to be here very soon, have them give us a call. We'll come out with our samples. We can provide them with that. If you have other friends, we've got a client right now that we just started. She said, hey, we need somebody coming. Their pool guy hadn't showed up for 3 weeks. She said, our guy is just MIA. He's not even showing up. We may show up and we may be a day late because of staffing issues, but we'll show up. So give us a call. Amy Bennett with American Swimming Pool Company.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. My name is Rick Alvarado with Littoral General Contractors. I am your roofer for the group. This week I want to talk to you about kind of like a public service announcement. We've been having a lot of claims called in. A lot of people think, oh, he's just a roofer, right? But a lot of times I'm the guy that you call when you have a disaster at your house. All the time. We get all those phone calls all the time. I deal with insurance on a daily basis, almost as much as bigger. But that actually is something I want to talk to you guys about. You need to check your homeowner's policy, because the only time that you use it is either on a full disaster, fire, or something like that, or roofing, when they have some kind of damage. I've met 2 homeowners that were devastated this week, had a lot of damage, and they didn't know that they had 5% deductibles. One of them was $19,000 deductible they had to pay out of pocket. Another one was $30,000 out of pocket. And when you're doing a claim, that's pretty much you're paying everything out of pocket. So before storm season comes, which is in June, get with your insurance agent, check what you have. Rick Alvarado, El Toro.
I have.
Yeah.
I mean, she has.
I don't even know why I showed up.
Hey, I just switched to a 5%.
So they do commercial and residential cleaning. She said that it's very short commercial, but she said a great referral for them would be someone that's looking to make their home or office shine. There you go.
All right, my Jenny.
That's a period.
Good morning, my name is John Owen,
Oh,
and I have a web design agency. We do custom web design. Right now, the best referral for me is I'm looking for an intern. We have an internship opportunity. It's paid $15 an hour, approximately 10 hours a week. Ideal candidate is a college student, someone 18 to 25 with their own vehicle. We will train, and there's opportunities for growth and longer-term employment. So, John Owen,
All right, John Bill.
Networking Wednesday.
Good morning, Lisa Teely Law Firm, and I'm a board certified family lawyer. A good referral from me would be somebody that you hear is recently separated from a spouse and needs to maybe just get some information about filing for divorce or to see what that might look like. I meet with a lot of people that are not yet separated, and we kind of go through what their property is, what child support would be, all of those type of things. So if you know somebody that's separated, that's a good referral for me, or is soon to be separated. Again, Lisa Teely Law Firm.
Good morning, BNI. Good morning. My name is Mark Childress Insurance Group. We do health insurance for the chapter. My primary referral is someone who's self-employed. These folks have to buy their own insurance, and there's a lot of stuff out there that they don't understand. That's where I come in to explain what's the best thing available for you. Also, another good referral is someone who's 64 years old. They're about to embark on Medicare, and they have no idea what they're doing. It is very confusing. So both of those make excellent referrals. Again, my name is Mark Childress Insurance Group.
All right, Mark.
All right, we don't sue just to sue. In the not too distant past, our client's husband was killed due to the negligence of the trucking company and the driver. Suit was filed, the widow attempted to resolve the case with the trucking company, but they threatened instead to sue her over the damage she caused to their truck. 2 years later, after we had many opportunities to put folks under oath on the precipice of the courthouse steps, the trucking company paid her millions of dollars to the widow and sons for the loss of their patriarch. We don't sue just to sue.
Good job.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Dr. Darian. I'm the owner of United Chiropractic. We're a neurologically focused chiropractic practice that specializes in creating healthy families. Most recently, we were able to take care of an older lady, and she had been horizontal for 2 years. If she tried to stand more than 2 minutes, she would faint. By the time we got to her, she had worked up to about 20 minutes, but after her fourth adjustment, she was standing for an hour and 30 minutes with her family. So she got to enjoy Easter for the first time in 2 years. If you guys know anybody who have been struggling with health concerns for a very long time and have not gotten answers from their traditional doctors, then we are your people. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sangeeta Taylor, your Mary Kay beauty consultant. Last Wednesday, I handed out the samples, and if you liked it, I have the product. The best referral for me is the younger mom who's not taking care of herself. With the hair, skin, now refer me, and I will help her out. Thank you, and I'm gonna leave this on the table over there with the samples. If anybody's interested in looking or take samples, please go ahead.
She would try to pass it around.
Don't take pictures, cook.
Yeah. Got some sales skills.
Got some visibility.
Hey, look, she was trying to pass it around in 45 seconds.
Good.
Good morning, I'm Dr. Nicole Brissell with Brissell Eye Care, where we take care of your eyes and help you with your vision. This week I want to ask if I could increase my social media presence. I really don't know how, but if you could all maybe follow Brissell Eye Care, or if you're young enough and you have an Instagram, maybe follow us on Instagram. And that's my ask for this week. But I'm Dr. Nicole Brissell with Brissell Eye Care.
Good job.
Hi, my name is Krista. I'm subbing for John LaRuda. I'm the center director at Cyber Gymnasium. We service kids from second grade actually through college now. Where we try to make the environment fun. We had an assessment in just yesterday that looked around and said, these kids are having fun. That's what we do. So we are in the middle of star mess right now, and so a lot of people, there's only a few weeks left. That would be a referral, but it'd be quick. Our major referral ask is for our summer jump start. We're starting that. We're starting to advertise that. We have everything they need for the first 9 weeks of the next year, and there's nothing in the rates. They're learning nothing that in the summer, so we have the whole rate. So, my name is Krista George with Magnesium, where we help kids catch up, keep up, and get it.
Good morning, DMI. I am Michelle Becker. No, I'm Ruth McCain, subbing for Michelle Becker. Jeweler, Cypress on Ushki Road with an office, and she does appraisals for insurance, appraisals for estates, and she buys a lot of gold. Right now, gold is like $22.92. Think about that. Yeah. So gold is going up still. Anyway, she brought some diamond jewelry in honor of April birthdays. Diamond is the birth stone, the birth gem for April birthday. So good referral for her is if you see somebody that's walking down the street because their car broke down, tell them to bring the gold to the when retail prices aren't staying, call Ruth.
Hi, I'm Ashley Gates with British Swim School. We teach life-saving swimming lessons for all ages, all abilities, 3 months old all the way into adults. A good referral for me is, it's swim season, so you're going to start seeing parents on Facebook groups in your circles asking for the best place for swimming lessons. So I would love you to tag British Swim School in those. A quick story, we had a family join our lessons this week. Yesterday actually was their first lesson. They came from a different swim school, and they chose us because they said the other swim school did teach them how to move through the water, but never taught them how to float on their back so they could breathe. And she said, I looked at your website, she said, I scoured it, and I love that y'all focus on the survival skills first, because what good is it if you can swim if you can't breathe?
Good morning, again. I'm Danielle Adams, CCA Vacations. Thank y'all for being so patient with me over the last couple of months with all of my crazy, I decided I'm not giving a 10-minute speech again, because every time I'm either in the hospital or someone else is, so no presentation for Danielle anytime soon. Anyway, I need a cruise. My life is stressful. I've been to Colorado Springs 3 times in 2 months, and I'll be there again in 2 weeks. So if you know somebody like me that's stressed and just needs to get on a cruise ship and take a break, send them my way. Danielle out of CCA Vacations.
Hi, my name is Melinda Lindsay, and I own a retail flower shop called Exotica Signature Flowers. And my ask would be event coordinators or party planners, somebody that does not have a florist. If they're a florist, they may or may not use me, but if they don't have one, they definitely need me. And when you make an introduction, like if you find somebody, you can say, hey, she's dependable, she's thorough, she's very patient, and most importantly, I get the job done, and I make sure that the client is happy before I leave the site. So that's how you can introduce me. My name is Melinda Lindsay, and I own a shop called Exotica Signature Flowers.
Hi, my name is Michelle Murray, and I'm with Michelle Sells Texas. Now we're by CB&A Realtors. I hold the residential real estate share of the group. A good referral for me this week is anyone you know who might be in that apartment with that osmosis need under their seat, but they really want a bigger space. Now's the time. Rates are slipping a little bit. Mitch can concur with that, correct? And there's a lot of good programs right now for down payment assistance and getting new home buyers in. Because right now, prices are not going down. They will continue to rise. So if they're getting it at this rate, they buy at this rate, their house will increase. They can always refinance the rate if it comes down. Because rates really are at normal rates right now. So Michelle Murray, we're at Michelle Sells Texas, Black Test Service, Blue Jean Printer.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. I'm Neil Frank, Monarch College, Texas. A good introduction for me now would be small independent developers, because what we're finding out is a lot of investors now are actually building their own investment properties. So small independent developers, great introduction for me. Again, I'm Neil Frank with Monarch College, Texas.
All right.
Andy, you have a son? All right. Good morning, I'm Mitch Medegovich with Fairway Independent Mortgage. 30 years ago, I asked, how do I get business? And my broker at the time slammed. So I went through that from A to the application was Mr. Abraham. The last one was Zero Love. True story. Zero Love. I just had I had Mr. Arvizu call me from 30 years ago, just recently, saying now I need my kids to get into a house. So if you have family and friends right now that are looking to move, I had one last night call me and say, hey, I have my daughter, you just helped me out with the Woodlands, but my daughter's moving to Michigan to go to school there. Will you hook her? Can you help her? Absolutely. So I have them call Mitch with Fairway, and I can help them out. Thank you.
All right, Mitch.
Good morning, everybody. Jonathan Lang, Texas Real Estate Inspection Services. It's a great statement. That's exactly why we do what we do, is so we can get referrals. And had a client yesterday that I inspected her house for her back in 2016. She and her new husband are moving up to B-Guys, Texas. Everybody knows where that is. And they may go up and inspect a manufacturer's home on a piece of property that they were going to buy. So we took care of that for them, found out that manufactured homes aren't built to code, so. Guys gonna need to do, but that's why we do it, so we can educate our buyers and help them to get into a home that they can, hopefully not have anything to worry about. Johnson Line, Texas Real Estate Inspection. Does Richard have a son?
Yes.
Richard with H-Town Pest Control. It's a great time to get ahead of the bugs. They come out and spray your house. If you know anybody with a manufactured home, that'd be a great referral. They're just not sealed up right. The bugs get in there. We can come out and treat it right. So at least you'll have a little less bugs, but we'll keep them all out. Great referral also would be a neighbor or a friend. We're doing a deal on residential right now. If you have us come out, I can do a free inspection. We can get you with a free mosquito as well. So get my name out there and I'll come out and get your neighbors. Thank you. I'm Richard with H-Town Pest Control.
That was funny.
Good morning, everybody. Victor Hormel with Insurance. We help you with your home and auto insurance. Good referral for us this time of the year is people in boats. I had 2 people, one from Town Lake and another one that has a fishing boat somewhere down the road, like Galveston. They called us for their boats because now there's time to take the boats out and things like that. So if you have a friend or a family member that has a trailer and has a boat sitting on it, those are also referrals because we can help you. Remember, for good insurance, Colonel, call Vic tomorrow.
Brian Purcell, tax representation. Other than extensions, I'm looking for an accounting manager. So I need someone who has a lot of accounting or bookkeeping experience, 70,000 a year. So if you know anyone, that would be a good referral for me. Brian Purcell, tax dude.
Good morning, I'm Marilyn Sander with Pro Action Careers. We put the pros to get to work. We find new career opportunities. Actually, if you know someone that's thinking about changing jobs or moving here, that would be a good referral. If you know a business that's going to be hiring an HR manager or vice president of a company that's growing here in the Cypress area, that would be a great referral. Marilyn Sander, Pro Action Careers.
Good morning, everybody. Again, I'm Trey Williams, Factory Creek Financial Advisor. All right, so if you're thinking cap on, think of anybody that you know that is between 30 years old and 50. Okay, you got some. All right. Of that group, who is a salesperson? Getting there, one. That changed jobs in the last year. That would be a great referral for me because they probably have an old 401k that is sitting there and that's getting beat up by the ups and downs of the market, and we have a crazy election coming up. 30 to 50 salesperson changed jobs last year in the market. There you go.
Good morning, David Westfall, Global Care System of Texas, providing GPS tracking solutions and dash cams. Good referral for you to anyone that you're talking to that is concerned about the safety of their employees or their children or themselves. Particularly if they're in an accident and they wanted to make sure that they can say what they thought they saw was correct with their accident. Our cameras can do rear, the front of the vehicle and inside the cab or not inside the cab. They will do that. And we can also add to the side and the back, so they're very customizable. And the way I do my estimates is we just first do the first part of the vehicle, first camera, then we go on from there because I have like hundreds of different possibilities of what you can do with our cameras. Again, David, let's follow the local care system of Texas.
All right, David.
Good morning, everybody. It's Paul Garrison, Person IT, security, computers, networks, and cloud solutions. You know, I always ask for companies that are new, or moving, or they're having chaos, and actually, first time ever, I found a new company that are moving to a new location, and they have total chaos in our business. I said, wow, this is a truck. Anyway, so that's a good referral. Say they're new, you're set up things wrong, or they're trying to get into new technology. If they're moving, that's a good opportunity for us to set their new infrastructure, or they're having chaos, we can fix the problems they're having. So a good way to introduce us, you can say whoever it is that you know is a manager or something of the company. Looks like you're having computer problems. I know an IT company does free Paul Pearson, Preston IT, get the SH out of
IT.
Good morning, Dan. I'm Jasmine Morello, the director of Camp Out Cypress. We're a premier doggy daycare and overnight boarding facility. A great referral for me, especially in the Cypress area, are those bougie mamas who like to do yoga. They don't leave the house till 9 a.m. We get a lot of those, and their dogs can do a half day of play inside and outside our play yards where they have access to free cameras on their phone so they can continue to watch them. My story is a story about me. We are officially a 3-dog house. Again, if you don't follow me on Facebook, you should. It's amazing. I've lived such a great life. But I took our newest friend to the Katy camp yesterday for his interview. I didn't tell my husband. This is now my husband's dog, or it's supposed to be. And I texted John pictures of him in the yard, and he's like, oh my God, what yard? I've been with Camp Out for 8 years. John has never, ever watched one of our dogs on camera. So if you low-key have a dad at home who this is their new dog and they want to watch, also great referral. Jasmine Morello at Camp Out Cypress.
Hi everyone, I'm Lisa Calvin with Lantern Power and electricity broker of the group. I'm also the speaker today. There are over 60 electric companies that are competing for your business, and most of the people you run into that are selling electricity are agents that represent one of them. They'll tell you they've got the best rates, but are they checking? It's unlikely. I'm checking all of them. Make sure that you get the best rate with no hidden surprises. So if you know somebody who's stressed out about where electricity prices are right now, either for their home or their business, I'm your dudette. I'm Lisa Kaplan, where we shop and you say,
Yeah.
Mark Jones, Fisherman and Cleaning. A great referral for us would be somebody who just got a new roof. Then they decided, hey, look at the house, it needs painted. Then they had their house painted and realized, oh my goodness, there's paint over spray all over my glass. That would be a great referral. And you think, well, that's kind of specific, right? It's actually more common than you think. Now, if you want to get your house painted and don't want to have to have your windows cleaned, call Richard Rhodes, because he'll do a good job and he won't get paint over spray in glass.
Carlos?
All right. Brian Dunn, Mega System Security. Great referral for me this week would be anyone in a business, industrial, office kind of combined complex that is having any kind of safety issues for their employees. That would be a great, so if you're having to be meeting with them, doing anything, they mentioned you've seen kind of yellow tape, cones set up, things like that, people slip falls, all that kind of stuff. That would be a great referral. We could help them with not only their security, but also prevent some of those kinds of accidents. Lined up
Hey everybody, Mike with SellQuick. SellQuick is a credit card processing software that, if used correctly, eliminates keying in transactions. Y'all heard me talk about don't key in transactions. You've heard me talk about terms and conditions. Well, this Friday I get to go to Galveston because one of my customers keyed in a transaction, and of course the customer said it was fraud. And so I told them, if you key in a transaction, you go on the small claims court because you're going to lose. Sure enough, within 10 days, and you get 14 days to respond, but within 10 days, we already lost. So Friday, I get to go to Galveston to help him put together his paperwork because he wants me to help him file in small claims court. So anybody who's ever filed in small claims court, please tell me how to do it, okay? I'm Mike with SellQuick, where I make sure your POS is not a POS.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Calvin Gordon. I'm the salesman here at Joe Myers Ford. I'm the car guy for the group. A good referral for me would be anybody looking for a vehicle. From a car to a truck, we just got the new Mustangs in a little late, and then we got the new F-150. When I say new, I mean the 24s. After the COVID and the chip shortage, everything kind of got pushed behind, so the 24s are just now coming out. But they're really nice. They made some pretty good changes. Also, if anybody's looking for a lifted up truck or the leveling kit, we also do that. Anybody looking for a vehicle, so I'm the car salesman for the group. And again, Calvin Gordon, Joe Myers School.
Do you miss any members? Everybody's good? So we're gonna get on to our visitors who will do exactly the same thing. Tell us a little story about your business and who you are, what you do, and then your name again. That way we know how to help you. Well, let's get started back here.
All right, good morning, everybody. My name's Q with Triple B Home Solutions. Story time. I was a lead singer in a heavy metal band and I knocked up a groupie 3 times. So you want to learn more, come grab me. But Triple B Home Solutions, we take care of anything from your like towel rod installations to your small renovations. Think of us as professional handymen. And a great referral for me is anybody who has hired a handyman and paid $25 an hour for their services. So I'm getting a lot of that where I show up after, and just the carnage they've created is astounding. So education's a big part of our program, saying, hey, you get to be paid for, let's do it right the first time and get on with your life. Again, Q, Triple B Handyman Services, Home Solutions.
Good morning, I'm Ann Washington. I'm here with Jeff, my amazing husband, and the company, Washington AC Heating, I believe you already all know it. So I am proud to say that he, as a human being and a CEO, he first and foremost built this company not only to help his community, but also to share everything that he knows, to share his talent as an AC person. So like he introduced already, we have the 365 comfort membership to make sure that all of the clients are at ease, and also to make sure that they have everything at their fingertips, because now technology is where everything is going to, and to ensure that regardless of your age or anybody who you are, you have your comfort in your own home. I have a story where it was almost midnight where somebody called the company, and at that time we were in the beginning stages. I was the person to answer. I was the person to answer, and it was a family who had little children, like a newborn baby. And he said he really needed to go, absolutely, because he wouldn't let any, child or any elderly go through that ever. So he is really a human first, and then a business owner.
I'm Brian Villas with Villas Massage. Currently working someplace else, but I am trying to grow my own business on the side. And a great ask for me is just anybody that carries any kind of stress. A little bit rare, but I'm sure there's some people out there that are looking for something on the side. I mainly focus on being able to help relax a person and focus on trouble spots that they've been carrying over time and just helping them ease that away. So I'm Brian Villas with Villas Massage.
And my TMI story is, whenever I was 17, I did get detained with jail overnight. So my name is Ross Trujillo. I'm in Top Site Marketing, and I help small businesses with online lead generation and customer retention. And I do that through SEO, social media, and a customer loyalty and rewards program. Because you'll be able to grow your business whenever more people can quickly find you online at the exact moment they have a need that you can fulfill. You retain those customers, and they keep giving you referrals. Great referrals for me are going to be those that have repeat business. That's why I want repeat business. Home services industry is really good. Medical, health and wellness, and the retail industries. Once again, my name is Ross Trujillo, Top Site Marketing, and my aim is to put your site on top.
Good morning. My name is Angelica Poole with T-Shirt Shop, and we're a veteran-owned business right here in Cypress, Texas. What do we do? We offer printing for all your apparel needs and promotional products. My story is when we started the business, we were in Dallas training, and we weren't able to finish because when we went to the building to get in, they told us no. The pandemic had hit, and you guys gotta go home. So we didn't even get to finish our training, but don't worry, we did eventually. But and then on our way home, our family was like, "Get no toilet paper." We couldn't find any toilet paper anywhere. But anyway,
Did I miss any visitors? I don't think so. I think we that was Mike, so.
Yeah, I want to visit.
All right, well, thank you to our visitors for coming today, that's awesome. So I like having the extra people here. Just in case you would like a great script, here's a couple of scripts you can send out quickly, type in text to invite more visitors. Speaker rotation, Andrew.
All right, guys, today we got Miss Lisa Kaplan, next week is Mr. John Buda. Who wants to be on the 17th and or 24th? Raise hands, hands. All right.
Anybody who wants?
John, James Carter. Sweet, thanks. All righty, Miss Lisa. She's been in business for 30 years, previous types of jobs. She's been Director of Energy Services at Clean Energy Advisors and Utility Bill Auditor at Amazon. A lead programmer at Omnicom. Her spouse is Dawn Newcomer. Their children are Sarah, Lauren, and Caitlin. Her pets. She said, too many cats to list. Her hobbies are knitting, travel, photography, cooking, and preserving Dawn's veggies, bird watching, and bargain line. City resident in Spring, Texas. She's been there for 25 years. Her burning desire is to do as much as she can, the best she can, for as long as she can. Something that nobody knows about her is she attended high school with Sigmund Freud. Freud. Oh, wow. Sigmund Freud's great granddaughter.
Freudian slip.
Her key to success is always doing the right thing, even when no one is looking. So, here you go, Miss Lisa. Thank you.
30 years ago, when I was like still 10 years older than him, I started working for an energy software company, and I'm still leveraging what I learned when I was working for them. It's going on at the Grand Canyon. My stepdaughters, Lauren and Caitlin. My daughter, when she was little, Sarah, grown up in sweaters that I knitted for her. 4 of my cats, Mama Greta, Mama Opie, Mama Misty, and Uncle Pepper. And their babies, Flame, and Sassy, and Salem, and Neil. Just like Mama. Wow. So these are the interests that we're talking about. So this is one day's harvest from Dawn's garden, and I get to process that. Pictures. I like to take pictures. I always enjoy when other people have pictures, so I'm starting out easy. I'm going to get to the math later. So this is sunshine coming through stained glass windows in a cathedral in Barcelona. So if you want to see something like that, get with Danielle. Wow. That's just sunlight coming through the windows. In Costa Rica, that's a sloth and a fantastic, what do you call it? Sloth. I get nervous. A deadly viper, a creepy tarantula. These are all pictures that I took when I was on vacation. A iguana in the tree. They get to be 6 feet long. Oh, this is in London. So they have these, they're dolphins, actually, dolphins, and that's my daughter trying to look like the dolphin. And that's me trying to look like the dolphin, but I couldn't stop laughing. So that's the one thing. So now that's a fun part over. Now we're to the math, the fun part for me. So, I mentioned during my commercial earlier that there are over 60 companies that are competing for your business, and they have multiple offers. And the Public Utility Commission requires that every offer have what's called an electricity fax label that's associated with each offer. And this document is supposed to make things clearer for people when they're shopping, but most people are really confused. In large part because each offer is required to show the average price per kilowatt hour when exactly 500, 1,000, and 2,000 kilowatt hours are used. You can can see that that's changing, 11.9, 11.4, 11.2. But down here, you see that the fixed energy charge, it's a fixed energy charge, that doesn't change. Center points delivery charges, well, let me go to the next slide. It's bigger. Okay, so 11.9, 11.4, 11.2. There's two companies that are charging you on one electricity bill, okay? One of them you have a choice with, so if you're with Reliant, you can switch to Green Mountain or Champion Energy or Jexa Energy. It's Jexa, not Jexa. Right. But the company that owns the wires, the transmission lines,
So
that
we have
reach your
three
meter,
people.
you don't have a choice for them. Because, you know, if you did have a choice for them, instead of one set of poles with wires, there would be 50 sets of poles with wires. We don't want that, right? It's just one company that owns the infrastructure. You don't have a choice with them. You don't have a choice for their providers. Even when you're on a fixed rate, those their charges can change over the course of your contract. But when you lock in a rate, you start out with what the charges are at that time. All right, so yeah, that's clear as mud, right? So anyway, I'm going to step you through what happens with why is it 11.9, 11.4, 11.2. It doesn't matter what your usage is. That fixed rate, that 7.27 cents per kilowatt hour, that is the same no matter if you're at 500, 1,000, or 2,000. So why is it changing? Well, CenterPoint has this $4.39 per month charge. It's a per month charge, and that needs to be included in the average. So you have to convert it to per kilowatt hours. You have to convert it to per kilowatt hours to add it to the per kilowatt hour rate, just for reporting purposes. They're always going to charge you $4.39 per month. But, all right, okay, once it must be converted to per kilowatt hour, and add it to the average price per kilowatt hour. All right, so when you divide $4.39 by 500, you get about 9 cents. And when you divide it by 1,000, you get about 4 cents. And when you divide it by 2,000, you get about 2 cents. So you have to add the 9 cents to the 11 cents, and the 4 cents to the 11 cents, and then 2 cents, like that. So that's why you're seeing a change based on your usage. They're always going to multiply your usage by the 7.27 cents, and then whatever CenterPoint's charging you at the time. Do you have a question?
The base charge, is that $50?
$4.39.
No, that's the I'm sorry. Like 5%. Well, I understand how much
All right, so CenterPoint's charges recently changed from that 3.7 I showed you in the last example to about 4 cents per kilowatt hour. So more recently, so that 11.9 should become 12.2, but the 7 cents that the retail electric provider is charging you, that hasn't changed. It's still 7 cents multiplied by your usage, and then CenterPoint's portion multiplied by your usage, and then they have $4.39. And the average is going to change, but just look at my timer.
Yep. 3 minutes.
3 minutes left. Good. Okay, so let's go shopping. Oh, look, there's an 11 cents rate. I've sorted by the lowest advertised rate on one of the comparison websites. Ooh, it's 1 cent. So, but how are they charging? Because it's in document, the electricity facts table. Right, what is their energy charge? Is it 7 cents? No, it's 17 cents. 17 cents per kilowatt hour. If you happen to reach 1,000 in a given month, they'll subtract $100 from your bill. $100, that's a lot. Okay. Time, we'll give you $100 credit if you reach 1,000. Okay, so I'm going to do this comparison between the 7 cent fixed rate and the 17 cent fixed rate that subtracts $100 if you reach 1,000 kilowatt hours. The only way to know if it's a good offer is to get your monthly usage. So this particular usage comes from a home that's about 2,500 square feet. They've got good insulation, they've got good windows. They use about 14,000 kilowatt hours a year. their usage ranges anywhere from 500 to 2,000 in summer. Is this a good rate for them?
Nope.
No. So the rate that advertises at 11.9, just a tiny little bit higher than the 11.5, will cost them $1,000 more per year. Because they're not qualifying for that credit and they're being charged too much when they're not getting the credit. So yeah, that's the only way to do the math is, and we do that for you. All right, so Texas's higher electricity rates are widely considered to be the new normal, with far more room for rates to increase than to decrease until one or a combination of the following three things happen. More power plants are built, new storage technologies are developed, and or more people leave Texas than move in. Yeah, so I've been recommending 3-year rates because lower rates may pop up, but you just have to be lucky and off contract to take advantage of them. Otherwise, it's a good idea to lock in because I'm more risk averse. All right. What's happening in the Mexican population? This is, if you need it, these are good referrals for me. So, I think I have time for a question or two. Yes.
So if somebody calls you and they give you their address, what's the process you go through to decide what?
Yeah, okay, so when someone gives me an address, I have access to a database that shows me what their PSI number is. This is a unique number for each meter assigned by CenterPoint. And once I have that number, I can request their meter usage data directly from CenterPoint, which is up in Dallas. It's from Encore, if it's out in West Texas, staff utility company out there. I help people throughout Texas. So long as it's deregulated, I can help them in Texas. And so I get their monthly usage, and then I do it in my network.
Real quick, on deregulated versus non-deregulated,
Yes.
Can you explain that and where that is?
About 85% of the meters in Texas are in deregulated areas. There are some areas where the grid is owned by different entities, so like the northern 3/4 of the Woodlands, so from Rayford Sawdust up through Conroe, they are either part of the Entergy's grid, and Entergy did not opt into deregulation, so you don't have a choice there, or a co-op, again, it did not opt into deregulation, so you don't have a choice there.
That would be me.
That's like out in Brenham and,
Yeah, that would be me, like, we're on San Bernard Electric Co-op, we don't get deregulated, I get what they charge me.
Good info.
But I don't know what they
I
charge.
have a question, I'll make a quick comment. This is how I handle my electricity. I give it to Elisa, I tell her not to show me her recommendations, and tell her that I'm gonna do what I'm told. She knows what she's talking about, don't even read it, just do what she says.
That's right.
We're gonna go membership committee report next.
Okay, membership committee report, we have a few open classifications, these are just a few of them. We're looking for somebody in furniture sales, printing service, tire sales, garage doors, and banking services, any of the other services that you can think of that aren't sitting next to you. Pending applications, we do have one pending application, but it's still pending. For certain reasons. But anyway, that's what we got there. We're going to do, just hit this one. Okay, our vice president's report, chapter numbers. Last week, we had 31 CEUs. Thank you for closed business, $44,103. Pretty good. 32 one-to-ones, that relates to that number. Visitors, we had 1, referrals given, 33, referrals received, 29. So you give, you get. October 4th, which is our fiscal year through the present, we've had 981 CEUs. Thank you for closed business at $1,845,303. Very good.
Yeah.
Our one-to-ones relate to that number, so keep having your one-to-ones. We've had 33 visitors in that time, and we've given out 682 referrals, and we've received 640. So I just want to point something out. When you give, you receive. These numbers are pretty pretty darn close. When you give, you receive. So have those one-to-ones, you can give and you'll receive. Networking leaders for the last week. Most one-to-ones. Oh, most, Ron Lord. $40,000. One-to-ones, Melinda Lindsay. After Valentine's Day, you had enough time to do that. Most referrals. Lisa Teal. And most CEUs. Who do you think that is?
You have to learn online.
Okay. Okay, this is the national, BNI information, BNI International Information. They're having a meeting, next, in a couple of weeks in Vegas. So if anybody wants to go to Vegas and hear from these guys and hear how they do it, Big Breakfast is coming. What is Big Breakfast? When we talked about Big Breakfast, do you remember? Big Breakfast.
Everybody's gonna attend.
From where?
From here.
From here. Who's gonna be there?
Everybody.
Well, all the other chapters in Houston, or a lot of the other chapters in Houston. So it's your chance to go to the Big Breakfast and meet a lot of people from all around Houston.
Come there with me.
Okay, so May 8th, I think that's well, some people go to May 24th. But May 8th, I'd say open up your calendar and put that in.
To be
Say
determined. May 8th.
Oh,
May 8th.
It's a Wednesday, so we have to take our meeting.
April 24th. Because May, I'm pretty sure. So you're gonna let's do it.
So.
We should have our own big breakfast and invite all them over here. They're intruding in our networking.
Yeah.
You should, I mean, I don't know why we're not.
And no one wants to put an elevator.
Civil and accountant.
Okay, we're gonna send out a survey to the whole membership, so look for it, to see if you want to do the Galleria on the May 8th and not have this meeting, in other words, have it.
Oh, so y'all group here will be May 8th.
Well, this hold in there.
So y'all group here will be May
So this is the.
This is the big breakfast on that day, so registration is 7. Breakfast.
That's why I say it will be May 8th, not April 24th.
The whole thing.
Yeah, we can.
It looks like it's $0.
May 8th, I'm gonna be working.
And last time I went to a great breakfast, there wasn't good food.
I'm gonna be,
So if you're up here to get out there, spread your wings and meet other people.
They let them.
On the big breakfast
They want to.
website, it says May 15th.
I'm going flex.
On Galleria?
They're like, it's remote.
Oh, it says May 15th for
Yeah, we
You know what I'm saying? You go out with the bing.
I looked at the one for the Heights last night, it was maybe, I took off.
Well, this is the one that says Gallery Furniture, Richmond, Texas.
That's
Wednesday,
Katy, that's the
May
Katy, that's different, that's the Katy.
Okay, so that would hold on, that would be this one. So May 15th or May 8th, I guess we have to decide then which one.
I took off, everybody's suggestion from last week that was an hour away.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, the Heights was a lot closer.
Awesome.
Okay. We're gonna look at that survey. Okay,
Yeah, I
program
did.
BNI has nonprofit, support to get nonprofit, one complimentary membership, we have that membership, Phil. And then anyone who wants to join can now really pay by PayPal. They had some problems for a while, but now it's easy payment options on that.
So, second Tuesday at 3 p.m., second Tuesday of the month, go through the first year member essentials. So if this is your first year in BNI, this would be a good thing to go through. And then here's some other stuff. You can find all of this stuff on BNI Houston or on your app under the regional section. You can look at all of this stuff. Membership roundtables, national speed networking. So if you can do deals outside of Texas, then that would be a good opportunity.
Maryland does that one, don't you do the national speed?
Sometimes, I usually always do these.
Yeah, so, and is it work for you, or you like? Okay.
It is, the local one is a really great way to meet people, and you only get a few minutes, but you can set one-on-ones up with them afterwards. So I highly recommend on Tuesday doing the regional one. You will meet a lot of BNIers.
No, that's a great way to learn, just to do yourself.
The other thing about the regional one is they have now combined west and east, and so there's more people on it now.
Good.
Good, well, connection.
Yeah. Very good. All right, Secretary Treasurer reports. Ms. Angie.
Bless you.
All right, guys, the dues are still the same, $50 a month. I did not bring my laptop today, but if you guys want to get onto auto pay for the monthly dues, give me a call and we'll get you set up for that. I will send out the invoices for this month sometime this week. All right, upcoming renewals, Danielle Adams and Travis Williams are up in May, and then in June we got Mr. D.O. Crane and Ron Lord. Hope to see you guys back. And referrals and testimonials, I'll start off. I want to say thank you to Mr. Richard Rhodes, and actually finishing up the job for the client he's sent over as soon as I leave here. So thank you, Mr. Richard.
I recently had a property that got destroyed and Gilbert, Rich, Richard, hey, them originally good that I have. You look at the one-on-one, you're saying, dude. People came to it. I was there and I didn't even recognize.
Yeah, I didn't know who he was. Next thing you know, he'd be using Mary Kay cosmetics.
After my wife dealt with Gilbert, Rick, and Bridger, I used Melinda to send her some flowers.
Oh, what are you saying?
It was awesome. And then Ray, my family is like buying cars and going to get their cars fixed, and I don't even know anymore. So thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Thank you to Walter for doing a great job with my AC unit. I've got 2 units, they're 21 years old, and the great thing is that he was willing to repair it. He wasn't pushing to get a new system, which is what most people try to do. So, thank you very much.
All right.
Good job. All right, hey, great job. I mean, I agree with what Roger said, on, if you're not using her services, then we use her for like 14, 15, maybe even longer. Whenever anybody needs anything, like just call her and she'll do it in half and figure it out. Thank you for close business to Sanita, for your business, and also Mark for you.
All right, Rick.
Great job, Elisa. Before we got Elisa, we used to compare a lot of the prices. And with my wife, she would tell me to do it and tell her to do it, and it was all confusion all the time. And we go every year like that. But as of now, when we started using Elisa, no problem.
No
just
problem.
say no, just go. So thank you so much.
My contract's doing it, so she's probably working on analysis right now, because I just got the expiration email from my company. So thanks, Lisa. I want to thank you guys that we take care of your pools for the patients. We've been having a lot of growing pains with the guy in the hospital with an ulcer and sick, and so we've been off schedule, but we serviced everybody's pools. And I want to thank Ray. I finally got Scott in, and I think we are constantly rotating the ASP truck. He is constantly having a truck in there taking care of it, getting us back up on the road. So I think we've run 5 trucks through there already. So thanks so much, Ray.
We all know when we get a referral, we should jump on them right away. And so when you deal with Gilbert, you got to have a good Okay, so Gilbert sends me, Carla Katz, C-A-T-S. So I'm right on it. Hello, is this Carla Katz? Well, that's Gilbert's code for he's allergic to cats, and it helps him remember. The good news is Carla Katz is Carla Montgomery. She has a good sense of humor. Wish me luck at 2 o'clock this afternoon when I go visit. Carla Katz.
That's not what I said.
And you might wonder, how in the hell did Ron get a $40,000 referral? Well, I'm on the roof over at Bishop Yahweh about twice a year doing trees, and I said, this roof needs replacing. So I mentioned to the CEO there, Rick Hill, and I said, I got a good roofing guy at Toro Roofing, and so Rick goes over, signs about 40 grand.
There you go.
I had 2 referrals from B&I members this week. Mark and Lisa, they sent side by side there. Mark, like you say, we give you options. We don't try to pressure you to replace the unit. We will replace the unit, but we will give you options, a minimum to the max. And with Lisa, thank you, Lisa, for trusting us. And us also, she actually signed up our Comfort 365 membership. And I actually got to work with her this morning. She was like, she was telling her husband, Peter, got her husband, Peter also, but she was telling him to give us a peace of mind. And that's what it's about. We just want y'all to have a peace of mind that y'all will have a reliable HVAC company that y'all can trust. Thank you.
Presentation. I know one of our cats that your haircut comes around me. And she's been taking care of all my bills, since I know her last time. And thank you, Richard, for sending your crew for a spray. And when I went outside, it was on, so I didn't pay that. And I want to say that Pandora is still really shaky. I just texted her and I got stuff in the mail. So just letting you know that. And I also wanted to say that other B&I groups coming to me for her. And thank you guys. Have a great day.
I want to thank Gilbert. He shared our British Swim School Facebook pages, and it's been blowing up with all of his connections. So thank you, Gilbert. That's super helpful because we are still somewhat unknown in the community, and that's one of our goals is to let more people know that we're out here. Social media is huge for our swim lesson business. So thank you, Gilbert. Hugely helpful there. And then Elisa, I'll be contacting you. I'm currently with Energy Yoga, ready to leave. Thank you in advance for looking for plans for my family.
Good job.
Elisa, I'm very much like Brian. It's like, please just sign me up with something that makes sense. Yeah, that's all I care about. So you've been doing that for me for years and years. And I think one time we did it where it was cheaper to cancel than to continue. So you pay the fee, but it's cheaper. And thank you, Bridger, for your crew coming and doing my mosquitoes. We have a mosquito mister and we do the mosquito on the ground. So I hate mosquitoes.
I want to say thank you to the 6 people in this group that stayed underneath the timer today. The rest of you.
Hey, what's up, Chris? Yeah, we can do a one-on-one for sure, man. Let's do it. Reach out.
Over into that room, so that we can chat a little bit about B&I
Chris Baker.
and this group, see how we can help out.
B&I out of Melbourne.
Other than that.
Let's do it.
Straight from Big Grow Ridge.
Not bullying.
Big Grow Ridge. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, visitors.
Thank you.
The Science Nation is having their fashion show and tea next Saturday.
Saturday, April 13th. So we're having about 200 to 240 ladies there, and some of you might be participating in that. If you'd like to attend the tea, tickets are $40. You can see me, we can get you a ticket. I do have one or two places left at my table if you'd like to sit there. And it's just a great opportunity to network and have some fun. It's from 9:30 to noon, and I think tickets will probably stop being paid online maybe this Friday. So see me if you're interested. Thank you.
It's a fundraiser.
All right, everybody, for the ones that don't know, we also have a lunch group called Jersey Village Professional Networking Group. We will be having a Visitors Day on May 1st. We will have live music. We will have some great door prizes. We're going to be flowing some alcohol. We're going to be flowing some adult jokes and having a good time. We're going to connect you with other people, business owners that will complement your business. For someone that nodded, that didn't agree about the adult jokes or the alcohol, maybe this might not be your group. So, straightforward. But if you want to really increase your visibility and you want to increase your business profits for free, come and join us. It works. Every Wednesday from 11 to 1 o'clock. At the back on Jones Road. But if you want to know more, have a one-on-one with me and other members that are members there, and let's get together. Now, think about this. This is a great way to have your fellow members here help you grow your business even more. So, yeah, well, I'll say that.
Grow.
Bring the cats if you like.
Networking Wednesday, we out.